was in my room earlier and I thought about this and it made me like giggle so hard. So one thing that the Lord does when you first come into Christ is he takes away everything that the devil has given you. And these are quote unquote blessings the devil has given a person. And this came to me because I was watching the Wonka movie with some of my friends a couple days ago. And so if you haven't watched it, basically Willy Wonka comes into like this new city and he needs a hotel room. And this person's like, oh, you can stay for free. Just like sign this contract that you'll pay tomorrow. And this little girl is like, hey, read the fine print. But he doesn't read the fine print and still signs a contract. And afterwards, he's not able to pay because there's a bunch of other tiny little costs and he's enslaved. And that's exactly how it is to work with the devil or get anything from the devil. There's always tiny little things you've not read and consequences that you're going to face if you haven't fully read what he's saying. And this is how the Lord was kind of explaining it to me. When we come into God, God takes all of that away from us because that's the first blessing that the Lord gives us when we're in him. And this seems like a curse. And I've seen this in so many people who have served the devil. Yes, serve the devil and then come into Christ. I was watching this testimony and this one was like, I had all the money in the world. And the minute I gave my life to Christ, everything disappeared. So the Bible tells us that the blessing of the Lord makes rich and adds no suffering. And one of the first blessings of the Lord is to take away the curses of the devil. And that there's no suffering with that. Let me tell you that. And she said the minute she lost all those demonic possessions, she felt peace. She was able to sleep through the night. She was able to go on with her day. She didn't feel like she was being tormented. One thing about God is he cares so deeply for us. He will not let us keep things that will harm us. And this is funny to me because as people, we see money as very valuable and we don't see the underlying blessing of what God is doing for us in the beginning. We see it as, oh my gosh, it's hard to serve God. And that's how the devil starts to manipulate people into like trying to serve him. Because you see God making you lose worldly possessions oftentimes as you suffering, as God cursing you, as all these things. But it's God truly beginning your process of sanctification, moving closer to him.